What's going on, everybody? My name is Brady Joker, and welcome finally to Minecraft 1000 Days. This has been the long-awaited video, and I'm so happy to finally have it done. Sorry it's taken so long. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste your time by talking, so let's get right into day 901. Day 901, I'm picking up immediately where we left off last time. I'm constructing more on the end area. I made it very clear in the last video that this was going to be my main priority as soon as we started playing again. I was adding these little pink and magenta concrete railways, and I think it looks absolutely fantastic. However, in order to continue the staircase, I had to do it like this. I had to make it jump in order to get up to the top, and it was just weird. And at the top of each stairwell, I was making this little end island to signify that you're at the top. Day 904 was just spent making more of these railways. I really think they bring the color out in this build. However, I cannot for the life of me keep the stone walls. So I'm replacing it all with the end stone bricks. I think it's going to look absolutely fantastic. And by the morning of day 905, I was pretty close to having one of the walls completely done. However, I have to do 4 of these. And I really wanted to get this done by day 910, so we'll just have to see. However, I just absolutely needed to install a beacon with haste 2 because I knew that it was going to take forever. And let me tell you, it made such a difference. And this is what it was looking like on the morning of day 906. I had 2 of the walls done, but now I have to do 2 more. Oh no. However, I was completely out of endstone, so you know what? I had to go back into the end to make more endstone bricks. Back on the endstone brick grind on day 907, finishing up that 4th and final wall. And not too much long later, look at that. Had the entire inside of it done. Oh yeah. Day 908 was spent cleaning up all of my shulker boxes. I had a lot of trash from this project. Day 909, I was constructing the final thing I needed to do for this entrance. It's a nice little crosswalk going around the entire perimeter of the area. Had to do some of the finer details on day 910, like adding a nice endstone brick wall around it. And here it is, fully complete. In my opinion, this is one of my biggest builds and best builds that I've ever done. I think it just looks so impressive. I love all the details. I'm so happy with how it turned out. And now I'm in the nether, trying to get the Ghast achievement, to try to get him back through the portal. But yes, this is, in my opinion, the hardest achievement in the entire game, other than, of course, how did we get here? And you know what? Day 911 might be the saddest day of the entire series. Yeah, I was still going for the Uneasy Alliance achievement. However, I couldn't get any Ghast to spawn. However, then on day 912, I was able to get a Ghast through. However, once I went through the portal to kill it, there was absolutely no Ghast in sight. I don't know what I did wrong. I don't know. However, that exact same day, later on, I got another Ghast through. However, once again, there was absolutely no Ghast in sight. Sound's gonna have to be muted for day 913 because I accidentally left my microphone on again.
You didn't use the enchanting table, remember? I used the enchanting table.
This is also the day where you can see Grayson's almost fully completed sword that he's been building for the whole duration of the 100 days so far. And in my opinion, this is Grayson's best build yet. I think it looks absolutely fantastic. Day 914, I'm bridging in the nether. I wonder what I could be up to. Continued the mysterious bridge project on day 915. Yep, it was a pretty big bridge. Haha, and there it is, the random, lonely nether portal. I wonder where it leads to. However, the bridge is not complete. I'm adding safety features. I wonder if you can guess what I'm doing. Had to clean up some of the more dangerous areas on the bridge on day 916. And there's the secret that's been revealed. I'm getting some polar bears for the main compound. It was actually a lot easier than I originally anticipated. These things are pretty well behaved. Arrived home with them on day 917, however, I didn't have an enclosure for them, so that's something I had to do. So that's all I was doing for the rest of day 917, just collecting materials for this enclosure. However, I also needed snow, so that's what I was doing on day 918, just AFKing at my snow golem farm. Oh yeah, and I was already starting on that enclosure by the end of the night. Look at it so far, it's looking nice. And by day 919, I was putting the finishing touches on it, especially on this ice spike, and oh god, it was looking like dookie. And by the end of the night, this is what it was looking like. Yup, it definitely improved quite a bit. And by day 920, I was already getting some more polar bears. And by the end of day 920, look at all these polar bears I had conducted. Oh yeah, they are living life. Yup, being known as the Poly Bunch. Yeah, it's the best thing I could think of. Come on, don't make fun of me. So I then thought to myself, I got some polar bears, why don't I get some pandas now? Oh yeah, and I already got my first panda bear here. Little do I know that the extravagant adventure this man will take me on. I have to bring him through the nether, which is a process that I absolutely did not want to endure on. However, when I went through the portal, it spawned me in the exact same nether fortress that me and Grayson spawned in. It's right underneath our original portal. Putting down the rails on day 922. However, I didn't want to wait till last minute to start building the enclosure, so that's what I'm doing now. It's very similar to the polar bear enclosure, it's just a big old glass box. However, this one has bamboo and a big old jungle tree in the corner. Literally the only thing that I did on day 923 was place down the final bit of tracks to make it to the panda enclosure. And look at that, I got the big chunky panda through the portal day 924. However, when I tried to push the minecart forward, he started going backwards and he started dying, oh no! I genuinely don't know how, but this boy somehow managed to live to see another day. I wasn't taking any chances, so I healed that mofo up pretty quick. Hey, and look at that, the minecart actually worked this time. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. Yeah, that whole experience really bummed me out, so you know what? I've decided I'm going through the overworld. However, that's going to require me building an entire sky bridge all the way from the jungle to the compound. This was going to take a very, very long time. I think this bridge ends up being around 7,000 blocks, and the only block that I have that much quantity of but never use, it's good old-fashioned netherrack. And somehow I made it all the way to the compound by the end of the night. That really didn't take as long as I thought. On day 926, my goal was to just get him up using a minecart. Yes! Go, panda, go! Oh, wait, what are you doing? Wait, no, wait, stop. Wait, why are you? No! Yeah, just letting you know right now that guy didn't make it. And on the morning of day 927, I had a new family of pandas here. However, the pandas were about 3,000 blocks away from that original bridge, so yeah, this is gonna take a while. And then on day 928, I connected it with the first bridge. And by nighttime, I was able to get the first panda up on the bridge. A lot of stuff was happening that's unimportant, but it caused a pretty big delay, so now it's night 929 and I'm rowing the very first panda over. Look at that sunrise. It's beautiful. And look at that, on day 930, I got the first panda over. Oh yeah. And Grayson also started to build this pirate ship, as you can see. Also, spinny llama. I love it. Yep, but I still gotta get another panda over there so they can make babies so I can make more pandas. And by the end of the night, I got them breeding and making babies. And here's Grayson's completed pirate ship on the outside. I think it looks great. We have the mushy bunch. We have the poly bunch. And now, we have the panda bunch. However, now I have the absolutely tedious task of having to break the entire bridge. Oh no. Yeah, this was a pretty monumental task, so this was an all-day ordeal. At the Enderman farm all day on day 933, this was another all-day ordeal. In the nether on day 934, yep, just looking for wither skeletons and I only got one. Day 935 was spent cleaning up the compound. I was just adding new pathways and leaves and stuff like that. This is something I've been needing to do for a long time. It felt empty without the pathways. Continued the renovation on day 936. I think these stone walls, they're just so nice. And look at that, on day 937 they were complete. Oh yeah, I loved the additions. And now I'm back in the nether trying to find the last two wither skeleton skulls. And it took a little bit longer than I thought, but there we go. I got my first skull here. And look at that, just a little bit later on and I got the second skull here. Now we're gonna go fight Uncle Wilbur. Here's us fighting Uncle William Garrison Brown, because, you know, he's a very easy boss. He's not that hard. And here's the beacon. We're starting on the iron one this time. Now we're going on an adventure on day 939. We're finding that mangrove swamp even if it kills us. We spawned around a desert and badlands biome, so you know what? That's a good sign. The mangrove swamp usually spawns around warm biomes. And look at that, on day 940 we found an ocean monument. About to go raid this thing. Thank you. Those were my Elder Guardian impressions. I'll be here all night. And now we're in the deep dark. Huh.
we found it. I just refuse to show you. It's the power of editing.
Then on day 941, we went back out exploring. Yeah, that's it for today. We didn't find anything. Nothing interesting happened on day 942. Absolutely nothing at all. This is our third woodland mansion that we have found just by exploring. Yeah, the odds are pretty low for that. Yeah, there wasn't anything too amazing in the mansion, so we just left on day 943. Yep, nothing happened, just like day 942. We didn't find anything. We didn't find anything special. Yeah, just kidding, we found the goddamn mangrove swamps, you clowns! Yeah, this has been something that me and Grayson have been logging for a very, very long time, so we were obviously very, very happy to find it. I also bred some of these froggies, you know, so I can make some little baby tadpoles, and also to get the 2x2 achievement. Then on day 944, I caught the tadpole in the bucket for the achievement, so now we can get frogs at home, oh yeah. We got another tadpole, and then I spent the rest of the day looking for a green frog. However, little did I know that they don't spawn in these biomes. They spawn in Arctic biomes. However, I'm stupid and didn't know that. Well, I got the coordinates and we have no other reason to be here, so we left. I mean, we're gonna stay here forever, obviously. Day 945 was mostly spent flying home through the nether. Back in the compound on day 946, and it was mostly spent trying to redo all the blocks with all of the new ones. Yeah, I had to take down and put back together multiple layers because I was just really bad at it this time for some reason. I hadn't done this in like 700 days. Give me a break. I was so garbage at this that I was even still trying to do it by day 947. After I finished the blocks, I spent the rest of the day flying around the world updating the maps for the top of Sky City. And now I'm finally starting to do something with this big grass plate of dirt that I put in Sky City like 200 days ago. Goddamn, 500 days? I don't even remember, bro. It's been forever. Basically, what I'm doing is building a miniature version of our world in Sky City. That's supposed to be our house. Don't worry, I change it up later. However, this project was obviously going to take a lot of materials. As you can see, I had to go all the way to the coral biome just to get some sea pickles. And by day 949, this is what I had done so far. Oh yeah. I also said hi to one pinky boy. It's been a while. Yep, day 950, same old, working on the minimap. As you can see, this is the gold beacon. You know, I really thought this project was going to be boring and tedious, which is why I put it off for so long. However, I gotta admit, I am having so much fun rebuilding the world. However, I gotta say, I did not like doing this river. It was very, very annoying to get the shape right. Continued working on it on day 951. As you can see, I'm putting the nether area in Sky City. Yeah, but now I have to do the section of the build that I was least looking forward to. That big old mountain that has like Grayson's Steve head and the sword on it. Yeah, that big thing. And by day 952, this is what it looked like. I mean, it's not really bad, I think it could be better. Yeah, the rest of the day was just going through my storage room, making sure I have all the necessary materials I needed for the rest of the minimap. Yeah, and then that night I wanted to get a Bad Omen 3 level raid. So you know what, I was at the Pillager Outpost. And hey, look at that, got my first Bad Omen here. Yeah, I'm still going for even a second Bad Omen on day 953. And it just wasn't happening. Like, look at all of these pillagers. And yet none of them have a banner. None of them are captains. I don't understand. Got incredibly bored, so I just decided to go home with Bad Omen 1. Yeah, I also just want to point out the absolutely massive endstone hole that I mined out in order to finish up the end entrance. However, when I went back through the portal, it for some reason took away my Bad Omen, so now I don't even have Bad Omen 1. Yeah, I was very confused and angry. Right back to the minimap on day 954, of course that's what I'm doing. Now I'm building a miniature version of the floating tree meteor that you guys will never see me build because for some reason 200 days of the series got deleted and I didn't even do it this time. Anyways, sorry, just had to get that off my chest. I'm still really upset about that. Putting in that new pirate ship that Grayson built, maybe had to expand the river just a little bit for it to fit. And here it is, practically completed on day 955. I think I'm missing a couple more things, but I think for the most of it, this is how it is. Might have lied just a little bit, still got a little bit of terraining to do behind Diagon Alley. And by the end of the night, it was completely done. So now I'm giving it a tour, and you know what? I'm just so incredibly happy with how this project turned out. You know, it might just look like a bunch of random blocks to you guys, but to me, I just see a miniature version of the world that me and Grayson have worked so hard on. And you know, I really enjoyed making this project. Yeah, but who cares about that, because it's time for me to immediately start on a new project. I'm obviously building a gold farm, which takes thousands of magma blocks. So, yeah, my life is going to be digging magma blocks for the next couple days. And just as I suspected, all of day 957 is me collecting magma blocks. Yeah, I don't think past me really realized how boring this would be for future me, aka present day me, to edit and commentate. So, I guess all I have to say about this is magma rhymes with magna. Wait. Hey, look at that! Back home, day 958, repairing my pickaxe and checking out a new build that Grayson had constructed. Alrighty. Just to let you guys know, Grayson made fun of this way before I did. While I was in the nether, he was laughing at it the whole time. And, yeah, and he's holding an iron golem captive. Stupid man. And, yeah, he thinks that this build is the funniest thing he's ever built in his entire life because of how dumb it looks. And you know what? I can't disagree. And like I said, the rest of the day was spent repairing my pickaxe. Day 959 was back to the never-ending quest of more magma. And what did you think was going to happen on day 960? And you know what? Because it's 1,000 days and it's a big video, I'll just point it out this time.
Magic Johnson.
If you don't know about that joke, basically in every single 100 days I've ever uploaded, there is a Magic Johnson somewhere in the video. So, go back and watch every single 100 days and try to find it. And day 961 doesn't exist. Moving on. Day 962, I was pretty sure I had enough magma. As you can see, I had quite a bit. And hey, look at that. I was able to get started on top of the nether roof, which is obviously where I'm going to be building this thing. And hey, look at that. Already getting started on the first layer out of 9. Oh my gosh. However, I then realized that I completely forgot about trapdoors, so I spent all of day 963 collecting wood. If you don't know how these gold farms work, basically you just put a turtle egg in the middle of a big platform of magma, and then the zombie pigmen spawn, try to attack the turtle egg, and then fall to their inevitable doom. So now I'm stuck with placing 9 layers of a 10 by 10 perimeter of magma blocks. Yep, this is really tedious and boring to edit and commentate. So, yeah, thanks, Past Brady. Yeah, I'm gonna speed through the next couple of days pretty quickly. As you can see, I think I'm on the 4th layer right now. So, yeah, I'm gonna speed through these real quick. And by the end of day 966, I believe this is the 8th level. I'm not entirely sure, though. And at the end of day 967, there it is. All 9 layers fully complete. Yeah, this took quite a long time, as you can see. Look at all those layers, holy moly. However, I wasn't finished, so on day 968 I had to put the finishing touches on it. I had to make this little glass bracket thing on top so that no ghast would spawn, because that would have been really bad. And now it's fully complete, and I am AFKing at max height until day 970. Yup, I even spent all of day 969 AFKing. I just couldn't wait to get my hands on that juicy gold. So on day 970, I immediately went down to collect all of my gold, and ooh, look at all those nuggets. And all those nuggets turned out to this much gold ingots. Oh yeah, I was so happy that it worked this well. Day 971, I finally decided I want to collect every music disc in the game, so I'm building a contraption for that right now. Yeah, but the hardest part about this was getting a skeleton in, and I got it right here. Now all I have to do is name tag him, and he'll stay there forever. And once you get a creeper in, it's very easy. You just have to wait for the skeleton to shoot the creeper. To stall for nighttime, all I did was shovel sand on day 972. Yeah, but the first creeper I tried to collect, kind of blew up the whole contraption, and I didn't get some of the pistons back, so, yeah, this probably wasn't gonna work out too well for me tonight. So on day 973, I was out collecting dark oak wood. I wonder what I could be doing. And now I'm collecting spruce wood. Huh, interesting. Yup, it's finally time to redesign the house. I'm tired of living in a flat roofed box for my whole life, so you know what? I needed a change. However, I was in desperate need of more spruce wood, so I had to chop some down the 974. Oh yeah, and I'm back on that house grind, falling in the water and placing some logs. And by the end of the day, it was looking like this. Oh, it just looks so much better already. Day 975, we started on the roof, which I promise this time will not be flat. Yeah, but this wasn't just going to be a normal cone roof. This was going to be intricate. I was adding a whole new room. Yeah, I was getting a little too intricate, if I might add. I was losing brain cells over this. And by the end of the night, it was looking a little something like this. Oh yeah. Putting the last finishes touches on it, day 976. And here it is, the fully completed house renovation. Well, I mean, not really. We haven't done the inside yet, but yeah, there's the outside completely done. And here's the inside. The whole reason why I made this room to begin with was so I can put a place for all my music discs. Yeah, I know, kind of sad. But hey, that's not the only purpose. You'll see one in a little bit. Yeah, I'm also doing a massive map of our world, as you can see. Back to stalling for nighttime on day 977, I just need 2 more music discs from creepers. However, I wasn't able to get any creepers in tonight, because there were way too many mobs trying to fight me. So I decided to light up the entire area around the little trappy thingies. Day 978, I started the very impossible task of doing the map. This is going to be just like a jigsaw, falling into place. I'm sorry. However, something about this dark oak section didn't look quite right. However, now it's music disc time, and I think I'm only looking for Maul and Chirp left. Yeah, I will now show you every single music disc I got that was not Maul or Chirp. And finally, the last creeper I found after the sun went down was Maul. I was very happy. Yeah, now I'm back onto the map, and like I said, this dark oak section was no easy task. Yeah, I was even working on this at night. I really wanted to get this done, and it was pretty close, not gonna lie. Yeah, but now I'm back in the desert. I really want Chirp. It's probably my favorite music disc that you can get from a creeper. And the very first creeper that I got dropped Chirp. Oh yeah, I was so happy. And look at that, only 2 music discs left in the whole game, and its other side which can only be found in strongholds and dungeons, and of course disc number 5, which can be found in ancient cities. Oh god, I am dreading going back there. Unfortunately, I was AFK for most of day 980, I'm not exactly sure why. However, I came back during that night to finish up that pesky map. Yep, and with this final placement of this map, the entire thing is done. And now I'm chopping down some mangrove trees for an upcoming project. And in the area I was building this project, I was adding mangrove trees around it to make it feel like home. And look at that, I'm building a bridge over to what it was going to be that I was building. By day 982, I had already started on the structure that it was going to be. And Grayson died. I just found that funny. It's going to be a frog enclosure, and this area is going to be where they stay. There's going to be a big old water hole in the middle. However, mud takes forever to get. So it was already the end of the day by the time I got only half of the mud there. Yeah, however, I needed a little bit more mangrove planks, so I spent the rest of the day collecting them. Did I forget to mention, though, that the mangrove trees are the worst trees in the game to mine up? Yeah, they are by far the most annoying. They suck. Oh man, I really hope this is enough to finish it. Oh, wow. I finished it. I thought I was gonna have to go back to the mangrove trees chopping, which was really annoying. Yeah, for the windows, I ended up going with the orange stained glass with the crimson trapdoors over them. I think it looks really good, but tell me what you guys think about it. Yeah, in the morning of day 985, it was time to do the roof. Yup, and here's what the completed exterior looks like. You know what? You guys might not like it, but I don't care for your opinions. I love it. And here we go. Here's the tadpoles, and without, too much struggle, they immediately grew up pretty quickly. I don't know if I forgot to mention, but yeah, I changed my skin to look like the Joaquin Phoenix Joker. Not that I like him better or anything, I just really like the look of the skin. However, I will still be using the original Joker skin in all of the thumbnails for this series. And now I'm in a frozen ocean biome. I need to get some green frogs. They're probably my favorite frog out of the collection. Yeah, but the first tadpole was unfortunately brown. I'm not sure why. And shortly after that, the second tadpole turned green, and I was so happy. I then had them make some babies, so now I just had to sit and wait for these tadpole shells to hatch and have the tadpoles grow up. This is gonna take a while. However, it took them absolutely forever, so you know what? I decided to just leave and call it a day and go home. Yeah, finally arrived home back on day 987. I just took the exact same bridge that I made for the polar bears. It was easy. I then had a green frog make love to a brown frog, hoping that, you know what, because one of them is green, it would have a 50-50 chance of being a green or brown. However, one of the tadpoles turned brown. You know what that means? Death. Back in the Arctic Ocean on day 988, I just really want these tadpoles to hatch. 3 tadpoles hatched out of this one, and there's still 1 left. And if it's brown, you know what's gonna happen. You're all gonna die. Well, it was kind of hard to see, but yeah, no, they're all brown frogs. Sucks to be a frog today. Okay, we're gonna try this one more time. Don't look at this, guys, but I got 2 more tadpoles, both from the frog enclosure, which is what I did last time. This should give me a green frog. Alright, there's one. Oh, okay. Well, looks like both of them have to die. Didn't want to do this, but you know what? I just want a green frog. Please, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Please, somebody tell me. And now I'm going to the mangrove swamp again. I need those white frogs. Alrighty, this should be right about 80,000 blocks away. And, yeah, should be at a mangrove... Where am I? There was a very simple explanation for all of this. When I was in my notes looking for the mangrove swamp coordinates, I accidentally hit Woodland Mansion with Allays. So now I'm at the Woodland Mansion with the Allays. So you know what? I decided to bring them back. Alright, well, I got these guys. Figured I might as well bring them back now that I'm here. I have 4, so that's kind of cool. Like I said, I had 4, but I'm going home with 3. I like those numbers. Yep, this was obviously an all-dayer deal, you know, running home 80,000 blocks definitely was not annoying. Finally made it home on day 992. My original idea to get the Allays down was to go down the entire Sky City staircase, however that was not working so well. So when I decided that wouldn't work, I just decided to take off flying, and you know what? We landed safely on the ground, no injuries or harm. That night, I then started on their enclosure. It was going to be very high into the sky, as you can see. And it was really starting to come together by the morning of day 993. And you know what? This is what it was looking like. You know, I've built worse things before. Yeah, but before I transported the Allays up, I was just trying to get the achievement where you throw a cake at an Allay and then you hit something. I don't know. Yeah, I still don't even know what I did, but on day 994, I somehow got both achievements. I didn't even know there were 2, but I somehow did it. Yeah, day 995, I started the impossible mission of wrangling these things all the way up there. However, these things absolutely hate trying to obey you. As you can see, there were only 2 up here, and I was like, wait, where's the other one? So I blocked this off, and then I found out that, yeah, the dude was at the bottom of the dish. I was not too happy about this. And finally, after what felt like years, I had them all wrangled in here. Yeah, I cut quite a lot out from the clips today, and I just gotta tell you right now that this was probably the most infuriating day in the entire series, and I mean that, like, fully honestly. I hate these Allays now. This whole day has just ruined my view of the Allays. Alright, let's stop talking about these stupid Allays. I gotta get some frogs. Alright, day 996. I should be at the mangrove swamp. Don't teleport me to a woodland mansion this time. Alright, and good signs. Good signs. Alright, where? Oh, there we are. Nice. Well, as you can see, I had 3 white frogs, however, they were frozen. And then I got suspicious. And then all of a sudden I got kicked out. I was confused. And then when I loaded back into the world, I had all of the frogs and everything was good. Yep, I now just have to run around another 80,000 blocks, and this time it's going to be slower because I can't run and jump or else the frogs will be detached from the lead. And I'm really sorry to do this, but day 997, I accidentally deleted while renaming it because the rename button is right next to the delete button and I misclicked. All that happened was I got the white frogs back into the enclosure. That's it. Alright, now it's day 998 and me and Grayson are attempting to get some frog lights. Yeah, however, I couldn't find any magma cubes, and with only one more day before day 1000, we decided to give up. Day 999 was spent pretty much just moving the iron beacon up on the hill with the villager breeder because I didn't like where it was originally. Oh, look, there it is! It's the beginning of the sunrise on day 1000. Never in a million years would I have ever imagined that I would ever make it to day 1000 in a Minecraft world, but here we are. And also here is the day counter ticking to day 1000. I've never ever been this happy in my entire life. This was such a huge accomplishment for me and Grayson, and it means so much to me that you guys have watched this series. Me and Grayson then spent all of day 1000 looking at our statistics. Yeah, I know, anticlimactic, but whatever. Me and Grayson then went up to Sky City, and we placed 2 blocks signing the monumental day number. And yeah, that is it. So thank you guys so much for watching this whole series. Don't worry, it's not ending. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!